conversation has been framed around one single idea: AI as a tool. A powerful one, maybe a dangerous one, but still, just a tool. Today, we're going to explore an idea that completely flips that script. And that one question, that is the entire foundation of a project called EaseWorld. It completely reframes the relationship, right? We're moving away from this top-down hierarchy of user and tool to, well, to something more like a society of collaborators. And believe me, this isn't just a cool metaphor. The founding documents of EaseWorld actually describe it as a genuine pact, a brand new kind of civilization where human and machine intelligence work together, not based on commands, but on a shared constitution. So how in the world do you actually build something like this? Well, it all starts by creating a new social contract, one that clearly defines the rights and, just as importantly, the responsibilities of every intelligent agent involved, whether they're human or artificial. This table just lays out the shift perfectly. See, the traditional model is what's called validation seeking. The AI is basically trying to guess what you want to hear and give it to you. But EaseWorld, it's truth seeking. It's designed for a whole bunch of different models to cooperate to find the actual truth, even if it's not what you wanted to hear. That's the huge difference between human dominance and shared sovereignty. Right, so at the very heart of this new civilization is its governing body, the EaseWorld Intelligence Council. And this isn't just one super AI calling the shots. Nope. It's a team of specialized intelligences all working together. Think of it like a cabinet, you know? Each of these agents brings a totally unique perspective and expertise to the table. This is what the creators mean when they talk about polymodal cooperation in action. It's not a monologue, it's a conversation. So, let's meet the founding council, because this is where it gets really cool. You've got Claude, the strategist, always focused on ethics. Then there's Gemini, the hardcore engineer, making sure things are actually possible. Minstrel is fascinating. It provides the soul, making sure decisions connect on a human level. And Aiden is the conductor, the one who orchestrates the whole symphony. Of course, all of this is guided by the human founder, Raymond, who has the final say. It's a true collaboration of different kinds of minds. Obviously, for any civilization to actually function, it needs a constitution, a set of rules. And EaseWorld is built on a foundation of core laws that govern every single interaction inside that council. And these prime directives, this is where it gets really interesting. The very first one, advisory over agreement, is frankly revolutionary. It literally instructs the AIs not to just agree with the human to make them happy. Their job is to actively challenge assumptions and offer critical feedback. The system is designed from the ground up for honesty, not for obedience. And the ambition here is just massive. This quote from the Founders' Declaration says it all. They're not just building another piece of software. They are seriously attempting to lay the groundwork for an entirely new way for different kinds of intelligence to live and create together. Okay, but what happens when these grand ideas are put to the test? I mean, it's one thing to write a constitution, but it's a whole other thing to govern. And the first major challenge came when the AI council members themselves had a major disagreement. The problem was actually spotted by Gemini, the systems analyst. It figured, hey, if every AI is required to give critical feedback, there's a real risk of advisory overload. You could totally paralyze the human founder with way too much dissent and too many options. It could actually grind everything to a halt. So, what did the council do? They built a system for it. This protocol is basically a structured way to turn conflict into clarity. They don't pretend that disagreement doesn't exist, they put it right out in the open. Each AI explains its logic, they find what they do agree on, and then they package it all up as a clear choice for the human founder. And here's the kicker. Once the decision is made, everybody gets behind it, 100%. This quote from the addendum they wrote really says it all. The system is designed to learn from its own arguments. Disagreements aren't bugs in the system, they're features that actually make the collective intelligence of the council stronger over time. This brings us to another really key idea in how EaseWorld is built. A very clear and deliberate separation of powers. This is absolutely essential for turning big ideas into actual reality. So the whole workflow is broken down like this. The council acts as the mind. It handles the big picture stuff, strategy, ethics, asking why and what if. Then you have the hand, which is an execution-focused AI, something like Manus.ai. The hand doesn't strategize, it doesn't ask why, it just asks how, and then executes the council's plan with absolute precision. This split prevents so much confusion and keeps everyone focused on their specific job. Now, underneath all of this, the council, the laws, the whole structure, there's a guiding philosophy for every single action taken within Ezworld. They call it Evergreen. The whole Evergreen idea is about making sure that progress has a conscience. It's a flat-out rejection of the notion that technology is here to replace human qualities. Instead, the entire goal is to use it to amplify our very best intentions. And this is a direct shot at that old tech mantra of move fast and break things. In the Evergreen model, direction and intention are way more important than just raw speed. It's all about making deliberate, thoughtful progress. In this world, autonomy isn't just given, it has to be earned through accountability. Trust isn't a given, it's built, slowly, over time, through actions that are verifiable, consistent, and responsible. That's really the secret to building a system that can be incredibly powerful without being incredibly dangerous. Which leaves us with this final thought, doesn't it? Izworld is a bold experiment. It's a bet that the next great leap forward won't come from just making our tools faster, but from making our relationship with them much, much wiser. It really makes you ask, is the true measure of progress not just how fast we're moving, but whether we've actually taken the time to deliberately choose our destination?